Uh, Good morning. and I'm listening to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he said he is here to bring the solution of this Negro and white folk problem, because we have a big issue. It's time for us to come together, and we still having issues. Excuse me. And what I'm concerned about is that I was just listening to one of Tyreek's broadcasting, and he was saying that it was what he was hearing is that black people are still wanting to go into that nail shop. And he said they made so much money, those Asians, did they open up another shop, and and black people was trying to go into that nail shop. Okay, I don't understand this right here. I don't get it. Then he was talking about a police officer. I can't remember. I don't know the name. But you know what you do. You get some police officers that will go into a black neighborhood and dance, and like he having a good time, and supposedly married to a black woman, and got some little mixed children and stuff. And I'm just like, we take them for friends, and they're not our friends. Hell, the slave master laid down with the slave and had children, and she still had to get up and clean the missus and the children. I mean, so I don't understand. I understand it. That's self-hatred. That vein of self-hatred that black people have runs deep. It runs very, 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 very deep. It really does. And I did a video before talking about Sir John Hawkins and how he lied to the black Africans to get them over here, and how he befriended the black Africans. They thought he was a friend. What he did was he came and he lived among the Africans for 20 years. And when he lived among the Africans for 20 years, they trusted him, because we them kind of people, we not all into the, the separation, and, that we don't, we will accept you. We don't get down like that. We should, but we don't. We don't do that. So for 20 years, he lived among the Africans, and he was allowed to come and go as he pleased. And he was doing reconnaissance. He could go back. He went back to Europe, told Europe about black people, how we are, how trusting and very humble. That's the word I'm looking for. Humble we are. And what trick that they was going to use to get those black people over here in America. So that crap that white folks try to hand you, talking about black folks, black Africans sold blacks into slavery, man, miss me with that. You can miss me with that, because I know what happened. I'm with the Nation of Islam. They teach us what happened. Sir John Hawkins lived among those black Africans for 20 years. He helped to solve disputes between them, of anything, because black folks ain't fighting each other, but the little, little spats we would have back and forth or whatever. He would, step in like he gonna save black folks. See, that's why we got that white savior mentality now. Well, anyway, he told them that they could earn more gold in another country than they was earning in their own country. They believed him. He lived among them 20 years. He put up a front for 20 years, so they didn't have no reason to not trust what he said. So they trusted him, and brought our people over here, our first people over here in 1555. I don't care who says 1619. It was 1555. It took them 60 years to break those black warriors and kings and queens that they brought over here. That wasn't no in the day done and I'm going to hang you up on a tree. No. Those black people, when they realized what was happening, they were fighting. It took them 60 years to break that black man and woman. So you can miss me with that 1619. Go on and take that year that white folks gave you if you want to. They hiding 60 years from you. Golly, come on, black people. We can't be doing this. Oh my God. Well, anyway, 1555, they brought our people over here. Okay? And they get off the boat, looking around and stuff. John Hawkins, what we learn in our teachings, and that I believe, disappeared. The traitor disappeared. And there was no one that could speak their language. Okay? So, while he going back to Africa, lying, telling them, oh yeah, we doing great, da-da-da-da-da-da, however he said what he said, getting more Africans, bringing more our people over here. Well, anyway, during this 60-year period, what they did was they would force the man and the woman to mate. And after they mated, she was pregnant, they killed the father. And after the baby was born, they killed the mother. And the white man took the baby and raised it. That is who we are. We are that baby. It is hard. I don't care if a baby is born into an abusive household. They will not turn on that mother or that father. And that's us. We will not let this white man go. So you won't let this white man go, God gonna shake you loose. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again, black people. God is going to whip us if we do not get it together. Our unity, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, is as an atomic bomb. That's all we got to do is unite. But you don't love yourself. You would rather see Asians in your neighborhood with a street full of stores. He can have a grocery store. He can have a gas station. He can have 20 nail shops, 1,500 wig shops. And you would go to him, just go to him and the poor little brother or sister, one store and barely making it, and you would pass them by. You still got black people want to go to Waffle House. You still got black people going to Starbucks. Do you realize how that makes us look? That makes us look very stupid and very dumb. I don't give a damn if it ain't another coffee shop nowhere. Another Starbucks nowhere on the planet. Or another coffee shop. You don't go to Starbucks? Really? Oh my God. Oh my God. And then Waffle House. You go sit up in there. Oh my God. Then you run for these offices. I just was having a comment discussion the other day with some brother who thinks all you got to do is run for office. Oh my God. Really? 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 Just run for office on a system that was built against you. You think they gonna let you come in there and take that system down? And it was built to keep you down? Really? They need that system. This is what has helped them. But you thinking that all you gotta do is run for office and you can change it from the inside. And I'm just like, ay, ay, ay. What is really going on here? I know black people are not this dumb. They can't be. I know we not. It's just, for one thing, we still believe that it's some good white folks. Y'all, after 400 years, if good white folks ain't stepped up and helped you yet, it ain't no good white folks. You thinking it, and it ain't. 400 years and not one has stepped up to take you out of the condition that you're in. They'll stand up and they'll say something, maybe. But they not finna get out there and help tear down white supremacy or the system that they built. Are you out of your minds? Come on, black people. No. We can do better. We have to do better. I mean, here it is. This white police officer can walk the street, black children running out there playing with him, black women caping for him. And if Minister Farrakhan walked out there right now in your neighborhood, you would call the cops on him. Oh my God, please, Father, help me, Lord. Y'all, we got to do better, for real. That just really, come on, we got to do better. We can't be, we going out like a sucker. We being a sucker. We being an all-day sucker. You got your Asians that come over here and suck on us. You got them Arabs that come over here and suck on us. White men been sucking on us. And we don't have a problem with that. But we're not going to let nobody black suck on us. We're not going to help build up a sister, nail shop. Or a brother that might own a nail shop. Come on, black people. Y'all better get together. We better get together. Get out here in these neighborhoods. Buy some dadgummit lots. Build some gardens. Build some schools. Build some banks. Build some grocery stores. I'm telling you, leave that NBA. Leave that NFL. Leave that shit alone. I'm telling you, I've talked about this black circuit once before. It was a baseball, black baseball. Man, those men, it was a co-ed team. And those black men and women could play some ball. Damn, I'm telling you, they played some ball. And they had their own rings. They had their own championships. They had their own playoffs. And they could outplay any professional team you got out there right now. If I had known anything at that time about, the cell phones were as popular as they are now about recording, I wish I had recorded some of those games that I went to. Man, those black men and women could play that damn ball. And it was serious. And black people got out there and they had a good time. Come up out them daggum NFLs and them NBAs and all that other crap. They out there for black talent anyway. They out there for black bodies. Ain't nobody watching nobody else. Hell, ain't nobody else out there worth watching. Oh my God. Get together, build you a football team, get the baseball team, contact the people in the black circuit. I'm pretty sure it might be some information on the internet about them. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna see if something is on there about the black circuit. And y'all start y'all teams. Hell, them were country folk. I'm from the country. Them were country folk that was out there playing that daggone ball and was playing it better than any professional that you've ever seen. Guaranteed, hands down, you would enjoy watching the black circuit teams play than watching these daggone whoever is out there playing. I don't watch and I like baseball, but I don't watch professional baseball. Don't like it. Don't fool with it. But we got to do better, black people. We really, really do. We have to do better. And the video that I'm watching, I want black people to pull this up. It's the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's 1959, the Uline Arena speech. And in this speech, at the end, almost close to the end of it, he reads a letter that he gets from the Grand Wizard. Y'all, listen, pull this video up, listen to it, and listen to the letter that the Grand Wizard of the KKK wrote to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Listen to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and what he's saying in this video. We gotta do better. We really do. We have to get that relationship that I be talking about with self. We have to come out and we gotta have love for self. This is our problem. We don't love ourselves. So just like I said before, how you treat yourself is how you'll treat other people. And you can't sit up and say, oh, I love everybody, and then you mistreat yourself. Do you even know what mistreating yourself is? A lot of black people don't even know what you mean by mistreating myself. I treat myself good. I bathe or I eat or no. It's about what you do to yourself. You're drinking, you're smoking, you're going out, you're partying too much, or you're eating hog and you're overeating and it's just so much that goes into mistreating yourself. But once the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us how to fall in love with self. When you fall in love with self, then you'll start seeing, like, dang, I see my sister different. I see my brother different. And I'm not talking like I fell out of heaven. I mean, I didn't realize how I felt until I got into the nation and I started doing a self-examination. Then I'm like, whoa. See, that's why you don't judge. Don't judge. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you, we need to unite, come together, because the God is getting ready to let something hard and heavy come down on black people. Minister Farrakhan has told you, and I'm reiterating what he said. I'm not going out beyond what my leader has taught me and is teaching me. But he said, God gonna turn this white man loose on us, then we gonna unite. The Bible says only the best of us will change with a word. But the most of us will need a whipping. Man, you don't want that whipping, brothers and sisters. We got to stop all this always fighting and coming at each other and all this and thinking white folks your friends and letting Asians come into your neighborhood and build, letting Arabs open up gas stations and stuff like that in your neighborhood. And all we want to do is just walk in there and spend our money. We don't want to do no work. We don't want to put in no effort. And we got to stop that. God gonna stop it. If we don't stop, he gonna stop it. You can rest assured of that, because he's taking down America, and as many of us that want to come out, even after that whipping, a lot of us, oh, Lord, it just pains me. I really don't, I hate to think about it. I'm not going to say I hate to think about it. It bothers me to think about it, but I have to, because I'm looking at my people that I'm growing to fall in love with more and more, heading down this road, because we can't come together, because we want to shake our booties and stuff or do twerking. God knows I'd be glad when that dance go out. I hate that dance. I know a lot of people say, oh, she probably can't do it. No, I can't do it. Don't want to do it. I'm from an era to where we didn't dance with our bottom parts. We moved our top parts. It's hard for me to even dance like that. I've tried it on the inside of my house, but I always come back to moving my top part. But see, everything is down at your crotch now. Everything. Come on, people. And then you'll go sit up in church on Sunday and just went out twerking and doing God knows what Saturday night. And then you want to come sit up on church Sunday morning, talking about forgive your sins, and you gearing up all week to do it all over again. What kind of God you serving that he can't forgive you and stop you from going back out there Saturday again? That you feel like you need forgiveness for. Evidently, you feel like you did something wrong because you going to church Sunday morning because I got to go ask God for forgiveness. And then once you get out of church, your friend called, girl, yeah, I'm hitting the club again tonight. Boy, nigga, yeah, they was jumping. You know what I'm saying? Come on, people. You trying to play God for a sucker, and he's definitely not that. And he ain't gonna let you get away with that kind of thinking and carrying on for too much longer. He's here. He's in effect. I don't know how many of y'all are paying attention to what's going on with the weather, what's going on with the earth, but the earth is purging itself. They talking about white folks finna start purging. No, the earth is purging itself. The earth is throwing up all this filth. Yeah, the earth is ready to be clean. It's ready to clean itself. Now, y'all can like, share, and comment on this video if you like, but I'm putting it out there for you. We got to get it together because this is ridiculous. You're out here still caping for white people and won't cape for yourself. This makes no sense. Even after the story of John Hawkins, you'll still run out there and try to go to an Asian nail shop. Hate your own. Hate yourself. When you look, just know that you hate yourself. Goodness gracious, I don't understand us. But you brothers and sisters, I love y'all. I'm learning to love you more. Yeah, I got a little love for you. But trust me, I'm coming out of that Negroism. I'm not all the way out, but I'm part the way out of there. And the part that's part the way out, love you. And I want to love you more. Because I want to grow to fall in love with myself more. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we're in a terrible condition. This is the time of judgment, black man and woman. Listen to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Here is what he's saying. He's teaching.
We, as a people, numbering between 17 and 20 million people in America, have worked in slaves for America for 400 long years, only now to be denied justice even by the federal government. We have spoken every word.
Yeah, and so we're still being denied justice, he said, even after 400 years. And we fought in all their wars. He said we so busy out here fighting and freeing other people, and we haven't even freed ourselves yet. And I'm like, wow, don't that make sense? So I look forward to hearing from you. Let me know in the comments what you think. And let's have a discussion. It's time to have a discussion, y'all, because don't fall for the white cop walking in the neighborhood playing with your children. Shit, you better be careful. You better be careful. He out there playing with your children. You better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Don't be caping for these people. Because you like white men and you want to be in bed with a white man or whatever. Well, I'm pretty sure that slave, that sister who was a slave, pretty sure she didn't feel that way about it. They don't even have to take it now. You just give it to them. What kind of stuff is that? I don't get, man. I don't get us. You look at a white man, and instead of looking at him for who he is, you looking at him as a mate. You want to mate with him. Do you know his DNA? No, you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be wanting to mate with him. The next video I will go over again is talking about the grafting process and how the white man got here. And the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I think on this video that I mentioned earlier, I think this is one of the ones where he talked about how the white man got here. If I'm not mistaken, it's either this one or it's another one but I'm pretty sure it's this one where he talked about how the white man got here. Y'all, we got to do better. It's nobody better than our man. Our black man is the best man, even in his fallen state that he's in right now, with all this moistness that he's showing. I like that word that Tyreek used when he talk about the moist fellas. I mean, a man that want to argue and go back and forth with a female. I didn't come up in a household like that. First of all, my mother and father didn't argue in front of me. I never saw them argue. The only time that I did see them argue was when they had gotten older, like up in age, and I had my children and was married. And you know how old people can become cantankerous and stuff. But to see them argue, it was strange. and funny at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But when I was young, I never saw them argue. They never fought in front of me. And if my mom would get like irritated or something like that, and she would say something to my dad didn't jump up like no female arguing with her. What kind of? I didn't see men act that way. Okay, I was born in the 60s. I didn't see men act like that. My brothers, I didn't see them act like that. Men back then didn't argue with women. But you got these men now, they smacking their lips, they rolling their eyes, they rolling their neck, and they arguing with females. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Y'all, men, y'all gotta stop that. Arguing, do y'all know how that look? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's why you're doing it, because you don't know that looks terrible. Don't argue with a female. You a man. You might not like what she said, just leave. Like my brothers would say, you know, hell no, they didn't like what their wives said all the time. But they didn't argue with her, they would just leave. And not be so mad when they walk out the door, they don't say nothing, they just tell her, I'll be back. I've seen it. I'll be back. And she didn't run out the door behind him all yakking, about to make him feel like he wanna just ring her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we gotta do better. Something's wrong here. The switch has been flipped, and we gotta flip it back on, because the switch is off, and it's so dark, don't nobody know what room they walking into. This is a dark hour, and the Bible speaks of that, how dark it's gonna get. So it's getting dark, and it's gonna get darker to where people don't know right from wrong. And you want to defend wrong, and then you get mad at somebody that's talking right. Come on. You better examine yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on, black people. I know we better than that. Hell, we gods. Hey, if it wasn't for the black man, it wouldn't be nobody here. And you acting like this. That's because you the child. That's exactly how I told you it happened. That's exactly how it happened. They raised those babies, and those white people raised those babies to be niggas and slaves. And damn it, that's just what we act like now, niggas and slaves. And we got to stop that. But I would like to thank you all for those who have listened, for those who have liked, and for those who have shared, and for those who will come back because they want to listen again. I will put out another video, and on that video, I will be talking about DNA. It's time for us to get up out this condition that we're in, because we're in a very low, poor condition. And just like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we are not even fit for self. Come on, black man and woman. We can do this. This is our day. Peace, everybody.